What's up, everyone? This is Destroyer229, and welcome back to Let's Play Persona 5 Royal. Last time, we took a bit of a detour as we did a bunch of the extra fights that were available within the Velvet Room. We managed to get done with all of the specialty fights, ones that require different mechanics, such as inflicting status ailments or using Baton Pass, but we didn't quite get to the special character fights. But that'll have to be saved for another day. In this episode, we are getting back to our infiltration of Shido's palace, where, if you'll remember, we have made it on over to the pool deck where we have to take on the Noble. Now at this point, I don't have any other history lessons to go over at the moment, and Shido's palace is pretty freaking long to begin with, and it hasn't really changed too much in Royal. So what I'm going to do is, just as usual with all the palaces, we're just going to skip on ahead to anything that is new or different. So we'll just skip on ahead for whenever that happens. Well, after going through everything with the former noble, we have made it to the upper starboard hallway.
Huh? Is there a safe room around here somewhere?
And thankfully, just like in the other hallway area, there's a safe room here.
Oh, this place is relaxed.
So thankfully, we can just relax here and save and do whatever we want. We have not done anything this episode.
Hang on, I'm getting ready!
So we're just gonna keep moving onwards. So the layout this time around for the upper starboard hallway looks a little something like this. So this is the map that we have to deal with this time around. Kind of looking around to make sure. Okay, I see what the next new thing is. That's just a shortcut to get back.
Let's return to it later.
So let's continue onward then.
Hey, look at this!
Indeed.
So, yeah. I have to deal with the mice stuff.
An idea has dawned on me.
Oh, wait, what?
Hey, wait! My!
you know, besides the cage itself.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's a new mechanic. There is cheese. There's cheese that you will see littered throughout the hallways here. And would be so kind as to... Is he doubling back? What is he doing? Go back down the hallway. Thank you.
Show me your true form.
That easy, huh? I can tell by your face.
So the cheese traps, now that I don't need to worry about enemies, the cheese traps you will see periodically spread throughout the various corridors. Now what the cheese traps do is that they actually aren't really traps. Also, I don't get how Oracle was able to open that up unless she was able to just do it with her persona or something. Also, this is locked.
It's locked. Put that on the back burner.
But that's beside the point. What is important is that these cheese traps will allow you to recover a little bit of HP and SP whenever you come across them. Of course, because they are mice traps, you can only get them in mice form. Yeah. I hate these guys that freaking double back. Go down the freaking corridor. Thank you.
I'll reveal your true form.
That way I can take care of you. So again, they're really good for helping you recover some HP and SP. Ooh, mice hole. Which is mostly just here to allow you to get out that way. In case you get caught. But yeah, it helps you recover your HP and SP because Shido's palace is really freaking long. Oh. Well, I guess that's one way. I guess it would have been...
Okay.
Guess it would have been helpful. Oh well. But again, it helps out because Shido's palace is really freaking long, and
There's a
everyone
shadow.
knows that
What
it's
do we
really
do?
freaking long. So anything to potentially help can be a great benefit to
Show me
you.
your true
So pick
form.
up the cheese whenever you see it.
This is where I shine.
Oh, cool. Although I don't think that really helps us out too much. Also another locked door.
It's locked. Maybe we can open it from behind.
So one other thing that I should mention that's kind of important when it comes to the hallways, I'm not sure if it's necessarily applicable to this specific hallway. But one thing that's really helpful is that there isn't any sort of loading screens between areas. So you can just simply go through each of these areas and not have to worry about enemies respawning. Which may be a good or bad thing depending on your preference, in case you wanted to grind a bit easier. But for those of you who just want to get rid of enemies as fast as possible, not having to deal with loading screens because of the power of the PS4 helps out
I'll reveal your
significantly.
true form.
They were no match for us.
Right. This allows us to unlock the door and allow us to basically get back on over to the safe room super easily. So that helps out. And then there's this area here.
Hey, something caught my eye.
And there we go. Allows us to deactivate the mice room, and then that allows us to progress onward. So yeah, you'll remember that, I guess the reason why I brought that up is that this area in particular had a loading screen halfway through,
I have something.
which was somewhat irritating. But now we don't have to deal with that. So you can tell here that this would definitely be a Shido statue room where we return to a mice. But if you approach the cheese while in human form, it doesn't really matter because it's just cheese. And while cheese is nice, cheese is also not necessary for human consumption.
Come back later.
Unless you live in Wisconsin. Anyway, there's a treasure chest right back here, which has a homunculus. But in order to progress onward, we do need to reactivate this. And while it would be nice to go back to get any sort of item, we also don't really need any sort of item. But we can go in, grab the cheese. And there we go. I actually think it just recovers HP. I'm not sure it actually does anything for SP. I could be wrong. I'm gonna need, next time we get cheese, I'm gonna need to compare SP before and after, so that way I can make a definitive point as to whether or not cheese recovers. Oh crap, he's in a cheese room. Well, I guess we're just waiting then, as Joker is just kind of being ethereal right about now. Yeah, it seems weird that it feels like he's just being ethereal. Like, hiding doesn't cause you to lose corporeal form.
Show me your true form.
Whatever. Okay, so just to compare, let's see. So I have 177 SP, and let's just take a look at Yusuke since he's in the party. So 319 HP, 177 SP. Go around to the other side of this and take the cheese. High-quality ingredients that only mice can detect. Alright, so taking a look at stats. Okay, no, it does actually recover a little bit of SP as well. So it's just a tiny bit of HP and SP recovery. Okay, so I wasn't crazy. Okay, well there's that. That doesn't really do much for us at the moment. However, we can take the opportunity, steal this, and then unlock the door.
Yes.
Very nice. And that allows us to progress onwards. I mean, yeah, it is kind of similar to how it was in Okumura's palace. The puzzles are still pretty much the same. They're just slightly remixed, so that way, like, a few things are in different places. There are a few things that are different from where they were at before. Again, the lack of a loading screen here means that enemies will stay gone. Almost ran into an enemy right there, but whatever.
True form. Okay.
Didn't even break a sweat.
And then there's a matter of this guy.
Show me your true form.
This is where I shine.
And more things have come back. Yay! Alright. We head on over to this room. Looks like yeah, we're gonna need the mice form in order to progress onwards from here. Alright, so that's good to know. Is there anything else of importance over here besides a chessboard? Locked door.
This door is locked. It can't be
But
helped.
otherwise, we can unlock this and progress onward. Cool. And for some of you, you might be remembering, oh yeah, that's where some loading screens were. Yeah. Again, kind of irritating when you're going through it, because just need to deal with loading screens going in and out, enemies coming back in, because, you know, it's a loading screen. Also, I'm going to take this cheese, and no one can tell me otherwise. Yeah, it's nothing special, but you do feel better. And anyway, we can go through the duct in order to go up through here. Get out of mice form and unlock the door.
Okay.
Okay, and in here, there's a dude. Probably going to need to reactivate the mice form. But again, this puzzle is significantly easier just because you, again, don't need to worry about loading screens, so you don't necessarily need to go through super stealthy.
Show me your true form.
I feel like I need more.
Because again, like I was mentioning before, you don't need to worry so much about stealth. Although we do need to be in mice form to get over there. We can... Actually, that would allow us to just get out that way. But if we wanted to get on over to that item, we don't necessarily need to worry about potentially running into any enemies. And thus, we kill them once, they stay dead, and then we can just continue onward without needing to worry about dodging through anything. And we can also get some cheese! More cheese! Because we need to go through this duct. In order to get all the way to the other side. Exit out.
Hey, that's a treasure chest.
Oh boy!
Your true form. Are you ready?
It's time to end this!
Hey, finally, a different showtime, which is why I rearranged my party.
And now for a show. Wield your beauty. Let it be your weapon.
After all, let's take down!
Your fate is sealed. Enthralled.
Enchanted. I'm glad we won. Okay, let's move on.
It's always nice seeing something a little bit different when it comes to showtimes, instead of just SmackDowns. Don't get me wrong, the SmackDowns are pretty cool, but sometimes you just want to change things up a bit. Anyway, just over here has a Resetual Fuda. And then we also have a thing over here with a jade. Alright. This allows us to get out. And I'm just gonna skip on ahead so that way we can turn off the mice meter.
Okay. Easier than cleaning my brushes. I have some.
Now we can continue onwards. First, go ahead and open this up.
Okay.
And then we can head in through this area. Which, hey, there's already a grapple point. So something new. Ooh, and there's a lock chest up there. Alright, well, first things first. Let's take down all these enemies that are in here.
Alright.
This is where I
And
shine.
with all 3 enemies that are in here downed,
I have something.
you can actually look around here. And also loot some things. Including a turquoise hair, or tortoise hairpin. Not a turquoise pin, but a turtle. And a mask. We can go ahead and grapple all the way up here.
See it.
And we can crawl through this area. Thankfully, we don't need to be mice for this. But it drops us off
Oh,
right in front of a locked chest. Chest has a Kaito Ranma. So a nice katana for Fox. Actually isn't really all that bad. Gives him some agility too. Okay, I think that is everything. I don't recall there being actually any sort of benefit to being a mouse in this room. In fact, I'm not even sure you can be a mouse in this room, because I don't see a Shido statue. I think they replaced it with the grapple point. But that is the upper starboard hallway. With that,
It's somewhere.
this has been taken care of.
Hey.
Okay, well, let's go ahead and see what you are. Oh boy, two Fornius that get hit with bullet hail and are still confused. Psychokinesis doesn't work because you null psychokinesis.
Significant resistance to ice.
Oh, joy. Oh, absolute joy.
Magatsu Izanagi!
I'm also running very low on SP.
Well, on to the next trial.
Okay, let's
Although I
move
could
on.
probably just fix that with a carrot. I've got plenty of those.
Okay.
Or just wait for Joker to naturally
Ain't
recover
too
it.
weak to bother with.
Because he can also just do that. Thanks, Dr. Maruki.
Okay.
I was wondering when that would happen.
Focus.
Alright, so we can steal the Masquerade Mask. There's a dude right here. Overall, the back deck I don't think has really changed much at all. In fact, looking at my notes, it looks like the next big thing is the upper starboard lobby? But then there's also the entertainment hall, which is right over here. So, the area down here might be a little bit different. Oh boy!
I'll reveal your true form.
Okay, that wasn't really all that difficult, but I am starting to run into a bit of a problem here. Where are... There are my carrots. Yeah, I could definitely use those.
Somewhere.
The effect of the
Anyway, we have a
cosmic
safe
force
room
here.
right over here, and some dudes that
maybe-
are just kind of patrolling. Anyway, I don't think there's been too much of a
reveal your
problems
true
thus
form.
far.
Leave the noobs and let's go.
Okay, is the back deck? I really don't think the back deck really changed much of its layout. This upper starboard lobby, which might be in an area later on. Oh, whatever. The way that we need to go is over that way.
Oh,
There's a chest back here underneath the staircase with a chewing soul. Ooh.
I have something.
I don't think there's really much anything else here aside from people to talk to and things to steal. Yeah, not really a whole lot, except for a smaller pool back here. Thing to steal is another tortoise hairpin, not turquoise. Anyway, I think we can go and continue on for at least a little bit longer. Get ourselves a jade and progress forward. Or not.
Can't run from me. We ought to finish this.
Even when she's not in the party!
Ready for orders.
Alright, fine.
Pardon me. Bring it. Showtime. This is gonna go good. More. Leave it to me. Ready, set. Rest in peace. Heavy form.
Damn it! Noir has another showtime! And yet it keeps coming back! Damn it all! Again, wrestling just always seems to pop up more often than any other showtime. Okay, so the entertainment hall. The layout here is also slightly different compared to how it was in the original game. So we are going to go ahead and not have a clear line of sight on this dude. Just attack him!
They were no match for us.
Alright, now that King Frost is downed, we can progress onward down these stairs and right into another collie.
Oh no, there's a powerful looking shadow.
If that collie would be so great as to turn around, that'll work. Perfect!
I'll reveal your true form. It's time. Blast off!
Damn! Holy
All
jeez!
according to plan.
Just like I thought.
I guess I never showed that before! Because I don't recall ever seeing that move or being that powerful! Oh my gosh! I almost feel bad for that collie! Damn, Ariane!
All right.
Okay!
That was
I can
easy.
feel it.
Yeah, no kidding!
There's a treasure.
Little lock chest here. The lock chest contains a disciplinary whip. Okay, disciplinary whip would be, well, a pretty decent whip. Very high accuracy. Not bad. Okay, and behind the stairs is not even anything that's stealable. Alright, well, we can head on over this way,
It seems.
entering the main entertainment hall. And then I can just grapple
Show me your
onto
true
you.
form. Okay.
Okay, I just gave
I feel like
Ariane
I need more.
Picaro charge. I don't know where that one pedal came from. Oh, I guess it's just a general that. Ariane Picaro now has charge. So how powerful that Beast Weaver attack was before, it could now potentially be multiplied by a factor of 2.5. Okay. So there's not really much over that way. The way that we need to go is over here. That isn't stealable. I mean, technically it is, but it doesn't really give us anything.
I'll reveal your
And we
true
can take
form.
down you.
Please do. Not yet. The baton pass.
Oh, this is going to hurt. I'm under the effect of flow. It's only one baton pass, but I have to see.
Blast off!
Closer. You missed.
Really? Really? That sort of build up and I miss.
Look, there's an enemy that's confused.
Okay,
Psycho, can you
well,
fix this? That makes two.
I have another attempt.
On to the next.
Come.
I'm going to use
All right.
charge to get that back. I want to hit it with Beast Weaver. Wow, that didn't even do much of anything.
All yours.
Okay, well, that definitely could have gone a lot better. That could have gone a lot better.
Ice attacks are out. Don't let your
Um,
guard down. Nice. We all did great, huh? Good work, everyone.
when in doubt, just use guns.
Oh, look, a new move.
And Rita shower. Great.
Okay.
They were no match for us.
I mean, that definitely could have gone better. I'm not sure why that didn't really do all that much compared to that collie. Maybe collie just has naturally lower defense. Could be. There's a safe room right over there.
Is there a safe room nearby? It'd help if we can
I want to try to
Show me
clear
a
this
true
out,
form.
though. Alright. So this way. Blah, 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 blah. We can head down there, which is where our actual goal is. But then there's also a dude over here. And we can
Show me
grapple
your
onto
true
him.
form.
Didn't even break a sweat.
And here we have a slightly more
Show me your
powerful
true
enemy.
All right.
Wow, just going up one level just
That
changed
easy, huh?
King Frost from a red enemy to a yellow enemy. And then that, once again, just takes us down to where the actual boss fight is. Alright, so now I'm gonna head on over to the safe room as soon as I talk to you. Blah, 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 blah. Gambling. Yes, our target's here. To the safe room! And now we can continue onward. Since Noir was going really low on SP, I figured it was important to, you know, bring someone who had a good amount of oomph left in them.
Hey. Yes.
So we'll go ahead and just skip ahead past the fight, because this isn't any different than how it was in the previous game.
No more waiting! Time for a lovely coup de grace.
I could go for some ramen.
Here we go! Man, I'm starving. Allow me. Oh, some sauce. A touch of red. Bon appetit.
Oh man, just what I want. Get out of my face! You can't chew on this! Impressive, right? Holy crap, this is good.
So dumb. And yet, I feel like that would also be super appropriate if I dressed Fox up in Johnny's outfit. That would have been so much better. Oh well. And with the IT president taken care of, now the bottom floor is crawling with shadows, we are, no, I think we're probably good to call it a day. The way to leave is just right above where the safe room is, so we don't really need to worry about that. And if you're wondering, I haven't actually seen, well, I'm pretty sure the will seeds will present themselves in due time, but we haven't actually gotten to another will seed yet. It's a little concerning, but not overly so. But I think we're probably going to call it a day here. I know that I've excluded quite a few things, but you know, I did include everything within the corridor section and the entertainment hall, so I think we probably got a decent enough episode. I say that and watch it's over an hour long. So, next time on Let's Play Persona 5 Royal. We still have quite a bit left to go through past the entertainment hall. We still need to get to another area of the ship, we still need to take down the IT president, and of course there's always the cleaner that we also need to take care of. We are definitely making some pretty good headway, but more still needs to be done. So until next time, everyone, take care.